What's going on, guys? We're back with another knife review. Well, once again, I don't want to call it a knife review. This is my thoughts on this particular knife, and if you can't already see what it is the Spyderco Dragonfly 2, but not the regular Spyderco Dragonfly. And let's see if our zoom can get in there. Here we go. Not the regular Spyderco Dragonfly, which comes with the VG10 steel and is available in several different colors. This is the Spyderco Dragonfly with the ZDP steel. Let's see if we can. Come on, zoom. There we go. Spyderco ZDP-189. This is high-end steel. This Spyderco costs a little more than the regular Dragonflies, and it's only available in the British Racing Green color. But the thing is, I don't, my EDC is a larger knife, which is why I bought this. And that's part of, my thoughts on this knife. For those of you out there who want a very small, very lightweight EDC for very small cutting tasks, opening mail, opening packages, etc., cutting that little thread off a shirt, stuff like that, then this knife is going to be perfect for you. This thing weighs nothing. It's small and it's out of the way. And the very simple wire clip that it comes with, I mean, this thing would just disappear in maybe a coin pocket. It's a very unobtrusive, lightweight knife. For the guy who doesn't want to have a big knife on him, this thing is perfect. Let me punch up the specs really quick. Directly from the Spyderco website, okay? Blade length is 2 1/4. Length overall is 5.563, basically just a hair over 5.5 inches overall. That's open. And the closed length is about 3 5/16. What does it weigh? 1.2 ounces. And it's the handle is, of course, FRN, which is a fancy way of saying, kind of like a fiberglassy, reinforced, plasticky thing. But it is grippy. And again, it's a nice little knife that just kind of disappears, man, for those of you guys who want that. Now, like I said, I normally EDC a larger knife. Just because of my work, I usually just have a larger knife on me. I bought this just for when I'm kicking around the house, which is why I took the clip off and put a little lanyard on there, because I really just drop this in my pocket for when I'm kicking around the house. This is what I open mail with, or bags of charcoal with, or cut that little thread off the shirt, just when I'm kicking around the house. And for that purpose, it's beautiful because it is so small and lightweight, you don't even feel it in your pocket. Now, just to kind of give you a better look at the knife, once again, it comes with the clip. Clip would go right there, or right there if you were so inclined, but it is tip-up carry only. Oh, sorry, I keep getting this thing out of the camera. Tip-up carry only. And this thing is kind of small. You're really not going to flick this thing out like you would another knife. This is a lockback, and it does lock in there solidly and sturdily. It feels good. Now, it comes sharp out of the box. I sharpened it up even more so on the Sharp Maker, but be warned, if you're not used to sharpening, or if you're not that good at it, it will take a little more time to sharpen this steel, because this is a harder, it's a harder steel. Harder and a bit more brittle, so they say. What it comes down to is that it will hold a sharper edge longer, but it will take a little more work to get it sharp. I'm okay with that. Some people don't want the hassle, don't want the trouble of having to take that much time to resharpen it when it dulls. So a lot of people out there are going to opt for the VG10 version, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with the VG10. Since I really don't use it that much, it's really just weekends and afternoons when I'm putzing around the house, I figured it would be worth the extra money to get the ZDP version, just because, it's one less knife I have to sharpen and worry about. Because I doubt this will go dull anytime soon. Again, I haven't really used it for much. I think I opened a plastic blister pack, a bag of charcoal, and a UPS box. So, as you can see, there's not a lot of wear on there. But it is a nice little knife, and a very nice design from Spyderco. I really do love Spyderco. I'm a big fan. They just make really nice knives. And this, for someone looking for a knife this small, is a really good deal. Now, this is the ZDP-189 version. I paid somewhere between, I think I paid like 67, 68. If you check, prices fluctuate a bit. The ZDP Racing Green version, I think, is a limited edition, so it may be drying up. I'm sure it'll be brought back maybe in a different color. But if you look around between eBay and Amazon, you should be able to find it between that 60, 70-ish price range. Whereas the regular Dragonfly in the VG10, I think goes for about 30, 40. So again, it's up to you to decide what steel you want. They're both the same size, they're both the same specs. This is a nice little knife. Again, if you just want something really lightweight in your pocket, that you'll forget is even there for very small cutting tasks, this is the perfect knife for you. And if you're like me and you want something, you know, that'll stay sharp, that you can just drop in your pocket, once again, put a lanyard on this thing and you are good to go. Either way, I really like this knife. I recommend it to anybody looking for something that's small, and I just recommend Spyderco in general. But again, I'm not here to promote them, I'm just here to let you know this is a good product that'll make a lot of people happy. So there it is. And just to give you the size comparison before we go, once again, I'll just compare it with, there we go. I'll just compare it with the standard. A lot of people are familiar with the Tenacious because of its price point. And look at that. That's pretty much what we're talking about. This is a standard, you know, work knife, utility knife, everyday knife. This is the little guy. But the little guy can do a lot of things and take up almost no room in your pocket. So that's it. We'll leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned. There's more knife and gun stuff coming. See you on the next one.